Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's been a while since I made a video, so I thought I'd hop back on here and give you guys an update. Um, I've just been working a lot, really, which is a really good thing. So I've been working quite a bit, and now my work habits or my work schedule is going to change, which is a good thing. As you guys know, I was working part time at the warehouse, and I decided because the work isn't as laborious as the other warehouse that I worked at in the past, I decided to go ahead and try to get full time. And so I found out a couple of days ago that I was approved to transfer to a full time position, which is fantastic for me. And the way the schedule is set up, I still have my weekends free, so I can do the pop up events and craft fairs and things like that, and still have plenty of time to make my products. So starting next week, I'll go full time, and it's an overnight shift, which I'm a little concerned with, from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I'm a little concerned about that, but the other reason why I wanted to take this particular shift is because I had my days free, and we're going into the summertime, and it's so hot during the day, and I was really concerned about my dogs. So I thought if I had the days off, worked at night and had the days off, at least that way I'm here in the car with them. So, if it gets too hot, I can always move somewhere else, find a shadier place, as opposed to me working during the day and them stuck inside the car when it's like super hot. So, starting next week, my shift my schedule will change, and I'll spend the days with the monsters, and I'll be working at night, and I'm really looking forward to it. The work is not as hard or as taxing as the other place, but ironically enough, I started developing tendonitis in my left knee from all the walking. So now I have to take it a little bit easy. And the managers are really nice here. I told them what was going on, and they were very understanding, and they put me in positions where I didn't have to do a lot of walking. So that was really cool. So the doctor said, I need to stay off my foot, my leg for as long as possible, and which it isn't feasible because, obviously I need to work. So I'm sort of dealing with that, but it's not too bad. It was quite painful a couple of days ago, actually, and I had to go to the emergency room because I just got to the point where I couldn't walk anymore. And I had an idea that it was tendonitis, but I wasn't quite sure. So I went to the emergency room, and they checked it out, did an X-ray, and pretty much confirmed what I thought it was. Gave me a shot to reduce the inflammation because my knee was swelling up. So that helped reduce the inflammation and took away a lot of the pain. So things are slowly getting better. I have decided that I'm not going to do the house cleaning anymore, even though I have really good loyal customers. Those loyal customers are kind of spread out. Like one is in Fairfield, and that's like a 25-minute drive, 30-minute drive. One is in Vacaville, which is a 40-minute drive for where I'm at. And so it's a lot of wear and tear in the car. And now that I'm going full time, I'll be able to still make decent money and reduce the amount of wear and tear in the car. So that's one good thing. And then with it being full time, I'll be able to afford to get the car fixed very, very soon, because I still haven't got the car repaired. I just didn't have the money for it. But now that I'm working full time, I should have the money like within a month. And so if Betty Boop my car. Whoops, I just shook the camera. If Betty Boop can hold out for another month, then I can get her fixed, and we'll be golden again. Um, Another good thing about this shift is I actually, it's only 4 days. It's considered full time, but it's 32 hours, which is perfect for me because I still have issues with depression when I'm in an area where doesn't really resonate with um, how I'm feeling, or it doesn't really speak to my spirit. Like if I'm working on my candles or working on my domino sets, I like doing that, and so I can do that all day without any problems. But if I'm doing something where I have to do it, and I don't want to be there, it really messes with my depression. And so with this, it's only 4 days a week. It's 8 hours, but it's 4 days a week, and I have 3 days off. And those 3 days, I think it was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then because my shift starts Sunday at 9 p.m., I still have pretty much the whole weekend. And the cool thing about that is I can start having a little bit more of a life, start doing some things, um, check out some local spots because I have 3 days in a row off. So I'll be able to drive a bit once I get Betty Boop up and running a bit better. So I'm really excited about that. I didn't think I would look forward to having this job other than it being a paycheck. But it is really providing, and it's really making some changes, some really good changes in my life, much needed changes. Now I can afford to buy the supplies. That was one of the problems with my business, is I didn't have the money to buy more supplies. Like I would make sales and try to put that back into um, the business, but there's gas, and then there's um, dogs getting sick, and then food and all that sort of thing. So it wasn't enough to put back into the business to keep it going and buying more supplies. So now with this job, I'm able to buy supplies, and so yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I can't believe I'm actually saying that, but I am very, very thankful I have this job. Very, very thankful that things are working out. Looking forward to having full time ish. And that's the other thing with it being 32 hours. I mean, there's always like opportunities to um, pick up shifts. So if need be, I can pick up a shift and make it 40 hours or more. But then I still have the opportunity to do my pop-up events, and so I've been making some dominoes for customers, and then once those are out of the way, I'm gonna make some more, and put them in the shops like the cafe in Vallejo. So things are starting to come along. Um, just in life, there's ups and downs, and there's been a few days where I've been very, very depressed and not thinking I was never going to get out of this situation, but I'm starting to feel hopeful again. It's so weird. It's like I never thought I would be in this situation, and then I thought I thought because I'm such a hard worker and I'm such a diligent person and a determined person, um, I would get out of this situation very, very quickly. But the thing is when you become homeless and you lose your job and then you lose everything, it is so hard to recover from that. Every little thing can set you back. And so it's been an uphill battle. I'm still not out of it. Still fighting though, but it's been an uphill battle. Um, but I finally feel like I'm making progress. Like I see um, my goals coming to fruition. I see that end goal, and it helps fill me with more energy to keep going. But yeah, it's been difficult. It's difficult when you hit rock bottom. Not even rock bottom, because when you owe companies money, so it's like you're in the negative. Um, and I'm like clawing my way just to get to zero, just to get to ground zero. Um, it's not a good place to be, but I'm getting out of there, and I'm very thankful for what I have. I'm very thankful that, you know, Betty Boop has kept me sheltered, and I'm so thankful for my dogs. They're all sleeping back there. Um, they drive me crazy and keep me sane at the same time, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, that's about it for now. Um, I'm going to start making more videos as I do the pop-up events. I have a couple scheduled. I had decided to push them back until the early fall, um, because now that I'm making money, I can buy the supplies and start making more. And I think I would feel much better if I had a lot of things made in preparation for the pop-up events. So I'm gonna start ordering the supplies, start making them as I go, and build up my inventory, and then start doing pop-up events in the early fall, late summer, early fall. Um, and as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I have this dream or desire that I still want to buy a house, and I want to buy a house in Detroit. Um, and so with this new job schedule, you know, I already have 3 days off in a row, which means I can take, you know, a couple more days off and still not miss a lot of work. And if I can just take like a week off, go down there, start checking out the areas. I'm actually considering doing a pop-up event in Detroit, just to get a feel of like what how the customers are receptive to my products. So that would be really cool, and I'll definitely take you guys along with me as I do that. But that's not until like another couple of months. Definitely got to get the car fixed first, and I want to work as much as I can to build up vacation time. And so between my 3 days off already and then whatever vacation time I accumulate, I'll take some time off, and me and the monsters will drive down to Detroit and see if it's really a place I want to live. And I'll take you guys along. So that's pretty much it. That's all that's been going on. Just all I've been doing is working, working, which is very, very good. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me for a bit and listening to the update. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.